Hello history fans, today we are visiting Tantallon Castle. Tantallon was the last great curtain-walled castle built in Scotland. It was built at a time when tower house castles had become fashionable. It lies on a promontory opposite the Bass Rock, looking out onto the Firth of Forth, 3 miles east of North Berwick. In 1354, William was given the estates of his father, Sir Archibald Douglas, and his uncle, good Sir James Douglas, who was a close friend of Robert the Bruce. The lands included the barony of North Berwick. He was made first Earl of Douglas by King David II in 1358. He died in 1384, leaving the entire Douglas estates to his son James, but he was killed 4 years later at the Battle of Otterburn. As you can see, we can't actually get into the castle today as it's all fenced off, but we'll be able to walk around the grounds and get some decent shots of it. The estates were claimed by William's illegitimate son George. There was a rift in the family. George's mother, Margaret, Countess of Angus, sought to promote her son's claim. The Douglas family divided into 2 factions, with James's heir, Archibald the Grim, leading the Black Douglases, while George, who'd now become Earl of Angus, headed the Red Douglases. Tantallon Castle was held by the latter. George died in 1403 and was followed by his son William. He made numerous upgrades to Tantallon, including widening the defensive ditch and also adding the barbican. William was a loyal supporter of James II and was used by the king as a jailer for key opponents. In 1429 he incarcerated Alexander MacDonald, Lord of the Isles, at Tantallon. In 1455 he led the king's army at the Battle of Arkinholm, where he defeated the Black Douglases. Tantallon was besieged several times, first by James IV in 1491. The then owner, Archibald, Earl of Angus, had sided with King Henry VII of England. Archibald died in 1513, the same year his sons perished with James IV at the Battle of Flodden. The castle passed to his grandson, also called Archibald, who married James IV's widow, Margaret Tudor. In 1525 he imprisoned the young James V in Edinburgh. When James managed to escape, Archibald fled to Tantallon and prepared for siege. The siege lasted 3 weeks. Whilst the castle was held, Archibald was later forced into exile and the castle passed to James V. Tantallon Castle saw action again in 1548, when it bombarded English ships engaged against the French. The end finally came for Tantallon Castle in 1650. The English army under Oliver Cromwell had defeated the Scots at the Battle of Dunbar and had subsequently overrun southern Scotland. A force of 91 Scottish men established their base at Tantallon Castle. It suffered an artillery bombardment, and the damage was so extensive the castle was never rebuilt. I really hope you enjoyed this brief history of Tantallon Castle. If you did, then please hit the like button, and please subscribe to see more historical relics and ruins. Bye for now.